Hey, what's up, fish family? How's everybody doing? Today, I am bringing you guys another fish shape video. Today, we'll be doing all the updates on all the tanks. So, today's the next day after the water change. So, why not record? Why not make a video when the tanks are looking their best? Everything's cleaned, and water change should mean that things are opening up, and they are definitely opening up right now. So yeah, let's start with my wife's tank and we'll move on from there. All right, as you guys can see, everything is doing or looking good after this water change. To be honest, uh, just yesterday that Ganiporo wasn't open up, and after the water change it opened up. A lot of things are growing rapidly in this tank. This mostly a Euphilia dominated tank with torches to the right and some hammers to the left. So yeah, let's start with the livestock. She still has her yellow tang. As you guys can see, she has her yellow tang. She has the Royal Gourami, and then her 6-line wrasse. She still has her lightning maroon mix, and of course that coral banded shrimp in the back there. So a couple days ago we went to the pet store and I seen a gold maroon. I know that my wife been wanting to get a gold maroon, so I told her they had it at our local pet store. So if it's still there, most likely we will get him soon. That way he could be housemates with our lightning gold maroon clownfish, and hopefully he accepts it. So everything has been growing. The Euphilia, the hammer, is growing super big. Hammer to the left as well. The Duncan finally opened up. It was a while for us. We had a hard time for the Duncan to open up, and it has finally opened up. The trumpet coral as well, looking fat, looking good. Ganipora also right there, but I just noticed it is a little bit touching that Duncan, so hopefully they don't stung each other, but if do, we have to remove them. I noticed too the Ganipora is almost touching that Aiken, so hopefully it doesn't sting that Aiken. I wasn't sure since I moved the corals around yesterday after the water change. They were all closed up, so I wasn't so sure that the Ganipora was going to expand that much. That thing has grown so much. And then if we move here to the right, all her torches are looking wonderful. They have grown. As you guys can see, they are looking wonderful. Her indigold, and then the other ones, which I don't even know the names of them. But everything's looking good. Mushrooms, except that mushroom right there, is not looking good. That Recordia mushroom, I don't know what's been going on with it, but it does not look happy. The wild called Deadpools are looking awesome too. And then here, guys, my pride and joy, that Sunkissed bounce has grown so much. Just look how many bounces it has already with the what is the other one in the bag? So it's a Sunkissed bounce and a super freak next to it, so it looks good. And then the red Discosamos there, looking big too. Beautiful corals. Tank is looking lovely. And then here to the right we have a gold gonzo mushroom, which is looking good. Again, I do not have another camera, so I do need to get another camera. That way when I record, the quality of the videos look way better and actually focus, do micro shots and things like that. But regardless, right now the tank is looking wonderful, looking super clean. This is the side view of this tank, guys. There isn't really nothing has really changed in this tank besides the elegance coral, which was here. It just died, and after it died we seen like some type of cyanobacteria is trying to grow. So if we see that cyanobacteria trying to grow, we will dose this tank with a ChemiClean. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the ChemiClean product, which I had used on my tank when I had issues with cyanobacteria, and yeah, it keeps it under control. So yeah, this is my wife's tank. So now let's jump right next to my tank. All right, so this is my tank. This is the Red Sea Max E170, and same thing with my wife. Not a lot has changed, guys. I haven't added anything new. I just have let the tank be itself. You know, I have had a couple corals stinging each other. You know, since I don't have nothing glued down, I have some corals falling down like that. Gold, that gold hammer right there. It was two hits. Now it's only one because it had fallen just the same way it did because it was on top right there, and I had my mushrooms here, and it actually stung this Recordia mushroom that I have here, or Rhodactis mushroom that I have there. And what else did it stung? So I think just that, and both of them weren't looking good. But now I moved my mushrooms to the right side of the tank, and then I decided to put my trumpet coral here. I put the hologram hammer there, the other hammer there, the bicolor hammer there, the octospawn there, my other splatter toxic hammer there, and then that hammer, I don't know the name for it. Then my dragon soul fabia, it's looking wonderful. It's one of my favorite corals, to be honest. And so is the green chalice coral that I have. My war fabia looks good, and then my chalices on the back, the Miami and the mummy eyes, are looking good as well. So is my spicy lemon fabia. That's been, it's gone through a lot, you know. It almost died. It's all my fault, you know. Moved to a different tank, bad lighting, it lost its color, then it got stung by some corals, but it's pulling through. It's recovering its color, and if you look closely, it's actually expanding towards the rock. So I moved it locations. That's where my GSP used to be before. And right here is just my torch garden. I just noticed that torch right there it just failed. But I don't really have that much room for them to expand, but hopefully this is not too crowded for them. But the good thing is that they could touch each other's tentacles and they won't die. The only corals or torches are the ones in the back that you see. They don't have a lot of wave or current going towards them. And then my GSPs right there to the back. Right here are my mushrooms, my Deadpool's Recordia, the Superman, the Golden Gonzo, the Rhodactis right there, the what is this one? The Kryptonite mushroom, Super Freak mushroom. So yeah, that's pretty much it for these two tanks, guys. Nothing has really changed on this tanks. Just did a water change. Oh yeah, one thing, my 6-line wrasse died. It jumped out. I don't know why, but yeah, that sucked. And this was probably like 2-3 weeks ago. So I need to get another 6-line wrasse from my tank. But yeah, I'm really happy right now with how the tank is working out. Like I said, I don't even have skimmer on none of these tanks. There's no skimmer. It's just, you know, the poly filter pads and with Chemi Pure Blue, and that's pretty much it. And a water change every other week. But tanks are looking good and healthy. So are the corals and fish. So the ecosystems of these tanks are thriving. So next tank is going to be actually my frag tank, and so let's go. I just did a water change on that tank right now, and let's see how's everything doing. Alright guys, so here is the 30 long innovative marine tank. I just did a water change probably 15 minutes ago, so hopefully the water is clear. It is somewhat, and it is really cold. It is in the garage. I had to put bags because it was raining and the water was actually coming inside the garage. But yeah, I just did a water change, cleaned the inside glass. I didn't clean the outside glass, but I have a bunch of zoanthid corals, as you guys can see, that I need to rehome. Same thing with mushrooms that I need to rehome. But yeah, everything's looking good. I like how that rock is turning out to be. Everything looks way better in person. It also seems like the soas are growing on this rock, so if it does that, I'll sell that as a big colony. And yeah, so everything's looking good. Nothing really has changed. The rock flowers and enemies are there. So is the yellowtail blenny, which is there. It is here because it didn't want to leave its home. Same fish, guys. The clownfish, the snowflakes, the two percolas, and the false percola. Simple system too. I have no carve in here, just a skimmer and the filter socks, and that's pretty much it. Simple. I feed the fish, and the poo of the fish probably feeds the corals most likely. But yeah, guys, this is a quick update on all the tanks. Like I told you guys, nothing really has changed on my tanks, guys. Just letting them be. Haven't bought anything, haven't changed anything around, just water changes, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until then, guys, I am out. Peace.